What's up, everyone? It is I, Slexia, joined tonight by a very special guest co-caster, the one and only Jinxie Cat. Jinxie, how are you? Oh no, you're muted. Okay,
Is it better? We
Yeah,
go?
yeah.
Okay. I am very well today, thank you. I am super excited to be here.
I'm so happy you could join. I think this is gonna be something great, us casting together. First here, then your
I am
channel. I
very,
mean,
very excited.
yikes. It's going to be so good. So, tonight we have a heroic division matchup. Perfect Gyms versus Anti-Clown Association. Two of the top teams in not only NGS but Division S. Anti-Clown Association did take the first seat in Division S and Perfect Gyms the second. And here we are with this season 8 and they are, I believe Perfect Gyms is in, or Anti-Clown Association is in second, and Perfect Gyms is in fourth right now. Very close. This match can really determine quite a bit. So, how are you tonight? I don't know where we are with our conversation.
No worries. I'm super excited. Like I said, I've had an incredibly crazy holiday season, so I haven't gotten a chance to cast nearly as much as I would like to. So I'm super excited to be here. And Heroic Division, no less. Like,
Yeah,
come on, like
cream of the
that's
crop.
the best of the best right now.
Right.
I'm like real caster, like my nerd boyfriend.
Your nerd boyfriend. Oh, everyone loves a nerdy boyfriend. For those of you who don't
Right.
know, who is your boyfriend, Jinxie?
Oh, my boyfriend is Mr. Tetcher.
Mr. Tetcher, quite the catcher.
China
I'm
and
just kidding. I don't
aw.
know. I don't know, but I still look like an Oompa Loompa. I can say that to change the subject from any crazy things. Thank you for the host, Jinxie.
Yeah, of
Thank you.
course.
Thank you
You
so
don't look like an
much.
Oompa Loompa. You look fine.
Oompa Loompa, doopity doo. I've got another puzzle for you. What's up, Kaimo Tripson? The best casters? Holy moly, we just won an award because Kaimo said we
Aw.
are the best.
Thank you,
Wow.
Kaimo Tripson. I
I
appreciate it very
feel,
much.
yeah. Thank you so much. Jinxie, I'm gonna invite you to this lobby. Oh,
Okay.
where are you at? You know when people log on and log off, it's like, what's
Yep.
happening? So let's go over the map picks and bans really quick. Taking a look, we can see that we're first headed to Cursed Hollow, picked by Anti-Clown Association. Tell us about what else happened.
All right. Curse Hollow is picked. Anti-Clown Association banned Volskaya. Perfect Gems banned Battlefield of Eternity, which, I hate both those maps, so get them out of here.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
else? ACA banned Infernal, again, not one of my favorite maps. And then Perfect Gems banned Tomb. Now, I love a good Tomb game.
Same.
I like a snowbally game.
I know. It's like who can get the first turn in and then just deny the other team from ever turning anything
Right.
in. So,
Infinite Poke.
wow. Anti-Clown Association is throwing shade at me in lobby, and that's unluck.
Wait, what is
Sorry.
that?
No. Kelsier, when I casted them for Game of the Week with Paradox like 2 weeks ago, the stream just shut down. Like I think it had something to do with using the NGS key. Couldn't do it. And Kelsier just said, can't wait for the stream to shut down.
Oh no!
Oh my God,
Rude.
unlucky. Well, it might. Who knows? Maybe it wasn't the stream key. Maybe it was me just not wanting to continue casting them. But everyone's here. I don't know what we're waiting for. I'm gonna just let them know we're ready. Un momento.
Okay. We can get right into it.
Cool. As you can see, I'm very professional when I let them know that we're ready to go. It's really just the best way to get it through. You just have to say, we're ready. Go, 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 go.
It's nice because, like, casting always makes me super nervous, especially watching
Yeah,
streams like
yeah.
Bahamut, and he's like, "Okay, and we're gonna make sure the other teams are ready." And I'm just like, "I don't want them to be ready. Just go. We've
Right?
been here 10
Yeah.
minutes."
Waiting is the worst. So here we are in the draft on Cursed Hollow, a huge map, as we both know. A lot of macro objectives, and let's not forget the tribute.
Yes. So, globals are always really fantastic on this map. Dahaka is one of the best solo laners you can have, but also people who can double lane, like Leoric or Malthael, are super fantastic here, because then your foreman can do something somewhere else, and it leads to where, you can give up the first tribute and get value on the map without losing the soak.
Right. Well, I see that Perfect Gems banned ETC, which is one of the strong tanks that Vince plays. I think we may see the typical Deathwing Oriole ban. There's the Deathwing.
Yeah, you called it.
I mean, we may see Perfect Gems not banning Oriole in hopes of getting her, perhaps, but that leaves the burden on the side of Anti-Clown Association if they are that concerned, which I'm still super concerned about seeing an Oriole on any map right now. Rez is too strong. So what are we going to see?
Yeah, she's one of the best healers in the game right now. Otherwise, another great pickup, like I said, is that Dahaka. What I would really love to see, but I don't think we'll get to, especially since the nerfs, but give me Uther. Uther main tank. Let's go. Samuro ban. Now that's another fantastic
Okay.
laner. So targeting the solo lane. So
All
this
right.
should be the Ariel, or maybe the Dahaka, if I had to guess.
Maybe. It depends on what comp we're looking to see out of Perfect Gems. They do pick it up immediately. Legacy, known for his epic heals. Moist Weenus coming in with that subscription. 10 months now. Our baby's 1 month old, and the 69 bits.
Oh.
Whoa! Whoa! Thank you so much. All right. First two picks, Falstad, Quant picking up Rhaegar, another global hero, Falstad. Pretty valuable and pretty strong. Funds, formerly Fun Buns. Who are we gonna see him pick up?
I didn't know that. That's interesting. So they should probably look to grab an early solo lane. I know I keep stressing it, but I can't say enough how important a good solo lane is. A new Varak, that's really interesting. We haven't seen much of a new Varak since the developing team kept hitting him with the nerf stick.
Hate a nerf stick, but I think Greymaine's a good pickup here because he's the kind of hero that if Perfect Gems doesn't snag, Anti-Clown Association will pick it up. So
definitely,
I think their offlaner pool is so versatile that it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Lost Vikings getting banned. Must have done some homework, or maybe have that as a threat, or maybe it's just because they can click ban Lost Vikings and do it. I don't know.
They can certainly do it. Yeah, I mean, Ariel, Greymane, all they need is a Zarya. You have an unstoppable pushing force, especially on Cursed Hollow, so get them out of there. Don't let them get that solo lane XP if that's what they're trying to go for. And we do see Mal'Ganis.
Yeah, that's another very strong tank. Clearly a target ban on Vince, one of his favorites. So now two of his stronger tanks gone. Wipeout saying, Perfect Gems tryharding, picking Oriole. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't your team do it too, Wipeout? Hanzo picked up by Kelsier.
No, we'd probably pick like Illidan. Ooh, Blaze.
And a Blaze. Love a Blaze. Don't care for that skin.
Really?
Yeah. Weenus, thank you for the host.
Gets me super excited whenever I see super unused skins. Now is it a Blaze main tank? Think they're pulling out something spicy here? Or do you
No,
think it's gonna be one of our,
it
standard
might.
Johanna, Diablo, that kind of
I think
thing?
we might see a Johanna or we might see a Muradin by Vince here. We do see Yrel picked up by Valimar and Seapog picking up Kel'Thas. All right.
This is a super interesting team by Perfect Gems. It feels very end of HGC. Like I'm getting a Dignitas vibe from these guys right now. Very old European playstyle with the Yrel and the Kael'thas.
You know, they have played the Kel'Thas before. I believe when I've casted them, I think it's just one of those things that's
GG, easy, no
you
wins,
get
no
it.
problem. All
You're
right,
a
well,
hero.
next game, where are we going?
Your hero
Main tank Arthas. Let's
picked
go,
up.
boys.
Arthas is there. Vince is main tank Blaze. They did a swap a Rooney. Vince picking up the Blaze due to bites on Arthas. Interesting comp. A lot of stun, a lot of slowed attacks for the Grey main. Who do you think will win, chat? Let us know. I about saying, yeah, unaverted is old, so there's that. Literally don't know what that's regarding. What's up, I said Tal Midgets in my mind. Tall Midgets 1. What a name. Welcome. All right, so based on the drafts, who are you thinking is looking strong here, Jinxie?
In my heart, I want it to be the Arthas because I love it so much. But that's a nasty lineup from Perfect Gems. I love the Grey Man. I love the Ariel. I'm kind of waiting to see what this Anubarak can do for them, but with the web wrap, pull them right out of the fight, I have to give it to Perfect Gems.
All right, well, I know how crazy Anti-Clown Association can get, and I know how well Perfect Gems plays here, so I'm gonna have to say Anti-Clown Association.
I'm excited.
This loading screen boss is really putting a damper on my scene transition being in the game already. Someone say something. It's awkward. Okay, here we go.
Come on, unaverted. Jeez.
I know. Come on. All right. So let's get into this. On the blue side, playing for Perfect Gems, we have Legacy on Oriole, unaverted. I don't even know. I honestly can't even see. Who's he playing again? Oh, Greymane. Funds on Anubarak, Valimar playing Yrel, and Seapog X on Kel'Thas.
And over here on the right, we got Dudabies rocking Arthas, best hero in the game. Kaiser on that Hanzo. Got Filth on that Falstead. My pal Vince on the main tank Blaze. And Quantum on his Rhaegar.
Nice. You know what's crazy? Looking at these splits immediately, we don't even have that mid lane tussle. We already see 2 people top for the side of Anti-Clown Association, 1 top for Perfect Gems. 2 bot. They have like a 2-1-2 split for ACA.
Oh, and Funds is taking a ton of damage.
1-1-3.
Vince giving it to him. This is great. It's a lot of siege pressure on both sides, and I really appreciate that the teams are able to recognize what the other team was bringing to the table, and they both had kind of the same idea.
My pal
Fun's in a
Vince.
lot of trouble. My pal Vince in a lot of trouble. Oh, he's so low, but so is Funds.
Both went pretty low, made it out. With this 1-1-3 split by the side of Perfect Gems, they're really getting this pressure going. We did see Falstad rotate up to mid, and now the camps have spawned. That means both teams are probably going to rotate to one of them.
Anyway, look, we see Greymane Ariel, super common, gonna go bust out that Bruiser, Hanzo, Rhaegar, what we expect, and then the tank's just dueling it out in the bottom, Hanzo Kael'Thas, and Falstad is actually looking for a gank top, maybe?
Let's take a look top. All right. Valimar just mounting up. Due to Bides rotating down, Kel'Thas is alone mid. I don't know if ganks... Nope, Rhaegar... It's just all about that, macro pressure at this point and who can push. I think that Perfect Gems is being unrelenting in this bottom lane, and ACA may have to reconfigure what their strat is. Vince is solo down here, 1v3, as Unaverted Funds and Legacy push in. And they're looking up. Are they looking to catch them on this rotation? Unlucky. That didn't happen. Hold on, Quant. Quant, what are you doing, Quant? Rhaegar, oh my gosh, sorry, my mouse is unlucky. They're coming up mid to defend against this Bruiser and possibly push with theirs. What do you see, Jinxie?
Yeah, we got a little bit of damage going out. Fun's taking a ton, but he's in a Nubarak, no problem. Root comes out, but it's not that root quest, so no big deal. Greymane is coming up, however, and that's where the real pressure starts. You know, you don't want to let a Greymane push too long. You certainly don't want to let him push onto your backline because he will just rip it to pieces. Everybody's
100%.
left the bottom now, and they're looking for early kills before this first tribute, which means they might both go for it.
Yeah, Vince coming in with that flanked stun onto Perfect Gems kind of broke up the fight as this first tribute is spawning. For some reason, I just heard the voice line from Kael'thas. Lucky me, your world is upside down is now stuck in my mind. And Fun's in this bush popping some beetles out. And here we go. Here's the tribute. Falstad's still top, being global, is able to get extra experience and run down if needed.
So one thing I do want to point out about this fight is that because they had that middle lane, oh, we're actually getting into another one. Quantum taking a ton of damage. My pal Vince super low. Greymane rolls in, and this is going to be the end of my pal Vince. First blood.
He passed, Jinxie. He passed.
Passed?
Yeah.
Rip.
It's an anti-clown association thing. They say that they're passing. And it cracks me up.
I was like, Oh no, now we got this big 3-man push.
Yeah, like I said. Oh, sorry.
You're fine. Just biggest thing. Oh no, Funds, you're so low, my friend. Here's Arthas. Oh, Funds goes down, and Ariel and Greymane are left to retreat. Ariel, she's so low. Can you get out? Run, Legacy, run, he can't.
This is now, Anti-Clown Association turning this with 4 bot, kind of keeping their foot down, saying, like, you've taken enough. This fort only has taken so much damage. We don't want it to take any more. Camps are still available, but something that was done all while we were going over everything else is that Anti-Clown Association managed to get the siege camp from the side of Perfect Gems. Gotfilth does channel this second tribute with no contest, and we're at a race here till 10. Anti-Clown Association at a slight lead in experience.
Definitely those camps, those kills are gonna put them ahead. So if they're smart, they should focus less on team fighting and more on soaking with one person at every single lane. Looks like that's exactly what they're trying to do. The 3-man heading back down bottom, which is super unlucky because the tribute is top.
Looks like they're going for a boss instead of considering contesting this tribute. Siege Camp was acquired by Hanzo on the side of Anti-Clown Association, and that will be pushing bot.
Kaiser sniffs it out. They know. Can they burn the boss? No, they're gonna give it up.
Yeah, definitely with Anti-Clown Association on the cusp of 10, don't want to consider taking that fight at this point, but Perfect Gems is like, all right, they're gone. Let's continue. Let's take this boss. Let's take a look.
I want to know what's going through like Anti-Clown Association's mind. They just left like, okay, I guess they're not.
They have their ultimates. They could very well finish this boss. We do see Falstad fly down, and it looks like they're not going to allow Perfect Gems to take this, but is Perfect Gems going to allow Anti-Clown Association? They have to. They don't have their 10s. What an excellent strategy. What an excellent use of the global hero Falstad, allowing ACA to be the ones to turn this and possibly get more pressure bot than Perfect Gems had on them. Now let's take a look mid. It looks like Anti-Clown Association is just on the hunt for this URL. Or maybe they're just, oh, nope, they're looking to get this other boss. If they manage to get this and channel the tribute, they will get the curse.
My pal Vince picking up the boss shirt. I always just like to point that out. Nothing to see here. It looks like they might just decide to take the boss and push top lane instead of going for the tribute. But who knows? There's still a couple of seconds left. 10 seconds. Yeah, they're gonna
possibly
contest.
They definitely want to do this. I mean, even if They don't. Oh, here's the Bush of Gank. Due to Bides being the first to come in with a face check. Living Bomb put onto the Arthas as he does pop his ultimate. Oil Spill used to slow and zone out Valimar as well as Seapog. Funds at the tribute point. A lot of poke. No real engage at this point. Detainment Strike used on Arthas, but he is looking possibly for a root. And oh my god, Vince is just blown up, having to drop Bunker. We see Gust used, and that does push away Perfect Gems, but this Bunker's almost down. Urel's ultimate is popped. Vince has to have an Ancestral popped onto him, and that Detainment Strike on to Dude. Almost ends his life, but he's able to live. I don't know. ACA is taking a lot of damage. Arthas does go down here. Got Filth having to run out. I think this is going to go over to the side of Perfect Gems, but look at this boss already. It is at Keep, Jinxie. It is at the keep wall here.
Oh, goodness. Might get one tower. Does he have it in him? No, but here comes the minion wave.
Huge
Could possibly
value.
get the keep wall. Huge value,
Was
yeah.
pushing.
One thing I want to point out, Perfect Gems. Great job by them. You know, they saw the Arthas pop the super early ultimate, and they said, hey, let's just hang out. Wait until he's down those resources, and then go in, and it paid off very well for him.
Yeah.
1 for nothing.
Anyone familiar with Ali OBS, please tell me how to get my camera off of Blaze. I do not know how to go away from him.
Press the E key.
It's not working. Unlucky.
Oh, that's weird.
It is too bad. All right, so Bruiser Camp was acquired and picked up by Perfect Gems. It is pushing mid lane. This is a tribute that would end up in a curse for either team. So this team fight is really critical here. Falstad flying in. Dudabyte's taking a lot of damage. Vince down below, maybe looking for a flank and a stun, and he does get that onto Legacy, but the Gust pushes them back, and 2 quests completed with Quant in a sticky situation. He does pass, and it looks like Funds is going to die as well. That is a trade. This is not looking good for Perfect Gems. The res was used though, and now we have a full 5-man team again for Perfect Gems. When Bunker was used, no, Escape doesn't work because it's Ali OBS. When Bunker was used, it like took it off of my camera lock. So that was the best thing that has ever happened, to be honest, tonight. Unaverted picking up, ooh, cannot, all these scatter arrows, Jinxie. Literally cannot.
Great thing about Hanzo, he can poke forever. Dudabai taking a ton of damage. There comes the Burrow Charge. And Pyroblast, I completely missed that, is going to end the life of Arthas. Just kidding. Fantastic shield by the Rhaegar.
He lives. We are going to see this team fight, I think, until we have a team wipe. Holy moly. There is a siege camp pushing top.
There's one pushing bottom as well, so actually everybody is completely even. It's just who has the better poke.
Hold on, whoa, whoa, Vince going in for a stun on Unaverted.
Taking so much damage, Fun's taking so much damage.
Oh my
Great
god!
Gus saves his life though. Ariel taking Urel taking the dragon arrow. Doesn't matter. Valimar back to health with this ult. Blaze falls. Fun so low, and Perfect Gems just has to go back and lick their wounds. Can Seapog hold it out? We shall see.
That Gust was really unlucky. Really unlucky. I think that's what determined here. That Perfect Gems will be the one picking up this curse. And if we look at structures, Perfect Gems is at an advantage, or at a disadvantage. So this is the time that they need it. This is, 5 seconds for Vince to come back and join his team. Both teams equal in experience, far from their level 16 talent spike. We may see another all-out team fight, or we may just see structures picked up. I'm sure both teams are keeping their eyes on the camp right now, especially considering the next tribute picked up would be for Anti-Clown Association to get a curse. And now we see this bottom keep just being attacked.
Front wall does go down. That's a big chunk of experience. Arthas doing his best. Dudabyte's getting a little able to tap the well, but here comes the Pyroblast. Ancestral dropped. I don't think it would have killed him, but they just wanted to be safe. They do manage to save the keep as Perfect Gems does begin to head to hide. They're gonna go ahead and hide.
Go ahead and hide.
Try and take
Look for a
the
bush
camp.
game. Oh, gank Quant. There, got
Ben
filth.
sniffs it out,
Yeah.
and the bribe by got filth secures
Surely
the
the
camp.
play is to either gank or look for boss. Maybe both teams will head to opposite bosses. They're still scouting, thinking that Perfect Gems is down here, but they are already on their boss top. Let's take a look. That is just getting chunked down, while Anti-Clown Association is a little bit behind. I think both teams are going to be able to get this. There's no way Perfect Gems can make it down here to contest, and it's just going to be either team clearing a boss before this next tribute spawns, unless they catch each other somewhere, which I highly doubt.
They're just gonna hearth back, protect their keeps, no big deal. I will point out that the siege camp that Falstad had gotten earlier is going to push with the boss. Everybody is going to need to rally their resources to make sure that they keep that keep wall nice and healthy on the side of Perfect Gems. Meanwhile, looks like Anacon Association's just gonna clear their lanes. No big deal. Get this extra camp.
Both
Falstad got it
teams
by himself.
have level 16. Kelthos just finishing his globe quest puts him at a more sustainable place as far as health is concerned. ACA picking up their bruiser while Perfect Gems picks theirs up, and we're looking at a fairly even game right now. There is the siege camp pushing top, but it will take so long for it to even get to the keep that it's a non-issue. And we're gonna see an outnumbered fight. 5 members of Perfect Gems looking, nope, they're not fighting. They were looking a little bit, like considering it, you know?
They got exactly what they want. Falstad had to waste the fly, and now he's got to go back up and clear that, and he can't fly down. He's got to do the walk of shame down to bottom lane.
No one likes a walk of shame. But
Vince, you're stepping out a little far there, buddy. Back it up. There we go.
all right, Perfect Gems pushed as much as they could with this bruiser, and they are again just waiting for someone to rotate out of position, just waiting. Arthas is possibly will be the one.
Aria looks like she's gonna get that no problem. Anti-Clown Association more concerned about clearing their lanes.
I don't even know where to put the camera. No one is really concerned. We did see Perfect Gems pick that up, so I think what we can expect is, okay, the siege camp here is up in 5 seconds. That's being prioritized. We see Perfect Gems already rotating over here, knowing that someone is going to look to pick it up. Unfortunately, Quant is the only one here. And, well, no. It's just Godfilth has to make it to this camp to bribe, and that's just not a good position, not a way for him to rotate. He's having to use his E to get out. But, yeah. Both teams know what's going on here.
It's a matter of time.
Yeah.
One of them is going to step up, and it looks like Perfect
Yeah.
Gems finally decided to keep your stupid siege camp. We don't want it anyway.
Both teams just waiting on macro. 36 seconds for this siege. These camps are just what this game is being revolved around. Camps and structures, obviously. The curse is just the tribute is an excuse to team fight, and here we have Perfect Gems again setting up for first person to rotate in, which was Vince, having to pop his trait, just throwing flames. And if Perfect Gems does channel this, the next one will be for Curse, but oh my gosh, Urel just coming in, knocking back a lot of the team from Anti-Clown Association. Excellent job of zoning out Anti-Clown Association, and they are not able to even touch that tribute, Jinxie.
I think Perfect Gems made the right decision, you know? They realized that that key, or that bottom lane siege camp is going to take a while to get to the keep. Falstad's going to have to push with it, so they said, you know, have it. We're going to go ahead, get in a good position, and wait for you guys to step up. And the way they positioned, it really made it easy for that Ariel to just pick up the tribute. And now...
Yeah. Now Anti-Clown Association has the upper hand. They are the ones posturing to protect this spawn point and be there for when Perfect Gems looks to rotate in. It would be Curse for either team. We are looking at level 20 also available and picked up for Anti-Clown Association, and Perfect Gems isn't even going to consider fighting, considering they have that talent tier advantage. And this is a Curse, second one of the game, 17 minutes in, going over to Anti-Clown Association. My pal Vince going in, arrow coming out, missing. Falstad flies in and does Gus. 3 members of Perfect Gems against the wall, and it is the upgraded Gus Urel popping her ultimate, but Greymane does die. Fun's looking to be in a rough position. Here's that Resurrect coming out, and Unaverted is back up and running. A lot of damage coming out, and 2 members of ACA fall. Falstad and Hanzo down, both damage dealers. Quant looking to get Ancestral on himself, but it is interrupted, and Vince hopping back in his bunker, only to delay the inevitable. That is a 5-man team wipe by Perfect Gems onto Anti-Clown Association, and this is their time to end. We're looking at about 40 seconds for the members of ACA to spawn. Wow, what a team fight.
Great job by Funds there, I wanted to point out. Wrapping up that Arthas as soon as that ult came off made it so, you know, Arthas wasn't able to be in the fight. 4v5, and like you said, this should be the beginning of the end. The poor core, nothing to defend it. Everybody wailing on it. Greymane on the core, just like an element on the core. Not a whole lot you can do about it.
Right.
Hanzo Falstad up in 7, but it's not enough. GG.
GG game 1. Going over to Perfect Gems. Wipeout saying Oriole OP. I will have to agree with you there, Wipeout. Those resurrects really keep it going. And okay, I thought my game was crashing. I was like, great, can't share the stats. But here we are at the stats. Let's take a look. 9 to 5 kills. Greymane with 44k hero damage. Hanzo with 42. About the same. It's just both teams played well. They both played very strategically. I think Perfect Gems really had the upper hand in setting up before the objectives, and that is what ultimately allowed them to take a dominant stance. They even fought after Anti-Clown Association picked up 20 and had the curse and just wiped the entire team, allowing them to end the game. Jinxie, it was a crazy time.
I know. I wanted to point out, I think the Urel was a fantastic pick. You know, Anti-Clown Association had a really great engage, but Urel just has one little, what is that, her W? It says, or maybe it's the E. Nope. Vince goes in, Dude Abides runs in, doing their best. She hammers them away, and then they're kind of just stuck there, allowing the Greymane to jump in onto their backline. So great job, great drafting. I'm excited to see what we do next game.
Yeah, same. Wow. Thank you everyone for joining us for tonight's cast. This is crazy. Looks like this just in map pick by Anti-Clown Association, and they are taking us to Dragonshire.
Very nice. I'm super excited for Dragonshire. You always get to see a little bit more how the teams can act independently, since it is a very large map, and every different, or the top and the bottom are prioritized so much more differently than a map like Cursed Hollow, where everybody needs to show up.
Right.
Top lane, your solo lane gets to shine. Bottom lane, if you don't have a good 4-man, feels rough. And a good person to clear mid. That's one thing I think a lot of people don't really think about, is you need someone who can clear mid and then run down and fight, and then clear mid and then run down and fight.
You know, I have seen Perfect Gems play on this map before, and I have seen them win on this map before. So for Anti-Clown Association to pick it, I would have to say I really hope their strategy is better, you know, obviously. But I think when I saw Perfect Gems do it, it was Fun Buns, or now Funds, playing Stitches, just farming globes the entire game, and he was like race car Stitches. So I bet we can expect to see just a lot of team fights around camps again and a lot of bush ganks, you know. But this lobby is up and running. Let me get you in here, Jinxie. Chat, based on the last game, what do you guys, how are you feeling? Who are you rooting for? Let me know. Except for you, tall midgets won. Everyone but you can tell me who you're rooting for. Yeah. I'm rooting for both.
Who am I rooting for, or who is chat rooting for? I don't really have. I like to be as unbiased as possible. Also, this is my first time seeing both the teams this season, so I'm hoping for a main tank Arthas. So maybe that's who I'm rooting for, is Arthas.
All right, CPOG just linked me that in a private message. It's clearly he is streaming as well, and wanted everyone to see this. I'm gonna look at it and not share it on screen just because I'm so damn curious. Watch it just have just nonstop profanity.
Probably.
All right, I don't want to see it. Oh no, it's showing me anyway. My face lights up from the non-dark mode of HOTS. All right, my bad. This is really a waste of time. Let me pause the clip once it actually gets going.
They're ready to get into it.
Well, I mean, they can
ready.
wait. If they're gonna link me a clip, if he's gonna link me a clip, he can wait. All right, let me just let them know we're ready.
All right, well, I'm excited to see it. See if they ban the Rexar, that rises in priority on this map. Maiev is actually really fantastic. I know for some reason she just kind of fell off. Like, granted, she got nerfed, but Maiev just like, she's still so good, like Genji. It's just good. And then we decided, yeah, we don't want these heroes anymore. We're done with them.
I think we're gonna see. I think we're gonna see Greymane prioritized by one team or another, or we're gonna see it banned. We need to see an Oriole ban. I mean,
they're both very strong right now. I think Deathwing falls off a lot in priority on this map, just because he's so fat. And if you're fighting in a solo lane, he's just a big pinata. Just hit him, make him go into the sky, and then the point is yours.
Everyone loves a good pinata. You know what I mean? I personally do. Ooh. Okay, Ana getting banned.
Nobody wants to deal with those sleep darts. Or the anti-heal. Anti-heal just feels so bad. There's nothing you can do. You're like, well, I hope we have a shield somewhere, or, you know, I don't die.
I just hope we don't see a Cho'Gall. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past either team to have some pocket strat. There's the Oriole ban.
Respect.
It's like a respect ban for how overtuned she is. That res is just oppressive. That literally was one of the reasons ACA lost that last game. Letting that through, that and the gust. Sorry, Filth, you know I love you, but that gust, ooh, mid lane. All right, ETC, another targeted ban onto Vince. Will not be picked up here. And I don't know if they're going to ban the Mal'Ganis again. There's the Deathwing ban.
Huh, I don't want to deal with the pinata. Feels bad, because especially on maps like this, like, just play a brain dead Malthael into Deathwing. What's he gonna do? Or a Leoric? Leoric's great on this map. He's great at soaking 2 lanes. I don't think there's any reason to fear Deathwing. He feels very underpowered to me right now, in my humble opinion.
I have opposite feelings only because he's so oppressive, not only in size, but in just bodying the hell out of healers. And if he's on your healer, you're dead. And I feel like Deathwings that prioritize healers are the worst, But
It does
anyway.
feel bad, especially as a tank player myself, when I see him running at us, and I know there's nothing I can do because I can't see him. We do see the Junkrat coming in, great poke for the mid lane, and Malfurion. Heal the solo laner, run down to the middle lane, run down to the bot lane. You
Right.
have your own little task shield in the form of a Moonfire.
So I was almost expecting to see the Mal'Ganis picked up there, but it wasn't. We've seen Uther picked up by Funds and a Legacy picking up Lucio. Legacy. Oh my god. Legacy picking up Lucio. So is this main tank Uther? Is this offlane Uther? Like, next we're going to have like a melee assassin Uther. He's just like, people are using him for every role right now. I'm not sure. Hope it's not offlane Uther because I'm honestly exhausted from seeing that now. Cyber, whatever your name is, DV, maybe Donovan. I'm Slexia, and that is Jinxie Cat. Samuro getting banned again. Yeah. Samuro.
I would like to point out,
What's up?
Kendrick Swish does play a very nasty offlane Uther. It's very toxic, so I wouldn't be surprised if it is, or not offlane, sorry, melee assassin Uther. I see it all the time on his stream. He's like, I'm melee assassin Loxin Uther. I love Uther personally, so I'm super excited whatever role he goes into.
Ooh, and Garrosh being the strategic ban against Anti-Clown Association, especially with that Malfurion. So, who are we gonna see? Running out of tanks?
I would really like to see a Diablo from Anti-Clown Association. He's great on the map, he's great on the bottom point, and they don't have anything to stop him right now. There we go! How about it? Portal into wall stun, engage till they rage. Let's go. This is what I want to see from the Anti-Clown Association.
Yeah. Okay. I remember, I believe it was Perfect Gems losing a game, and I think the reason that they lost that Dives seat first was because they forgot Medivh existed. And I wonder if this will be a reason that we go to a game 3 because they forgot Medivh existed. Let's see what happens with this last pick, as we do not have a dedicated offlaner yet. Who will we see due to Bide's pickup? I think it's going to be something unconventional.
In the nicest way possible, I hope
Might be
it's
Thrall.
not Arthas.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's very mean, but into this team.
It is
Ooh, it's
Malthael.
Malthael with the stiletto skin. Excellent.
Very pointy. You know. Cool. All right, so based on drafts, there's not a lot of kill pressure, in my opinion, from Anti-Clown Association. We have a lot of damage from Perfect Gems. There is a lot of opportunity to single out and displace targets from Anti-Clown Association, but we have got to see a lot of damage come out from the Junkrat and the Medivh because Malthael's not going to be there all the time. I think this is going to be rough on ACA here.
See, I really like the Anti-Clown Association. We forget that the standard Junkrat build is, silencing traps, that sort of thing. So you have the root, and then you have the 2-second silence. They have a ton of CC, and maybe even if you can't pack a big amount of damage into a short amount of time, if they're standing there, they can't use their abilities
Yeah,
for,
it is oppressive.
4,
You're
5,
right.
6 seconds. Like, they're in trouble. I'm really excited to see what Anti-Clown Association can do with this draft.
I'm excited too. Let me get us into the game with the right overlay. Hold on.
All right. While you're
Jeez
doing
Louise.
that, I will go ahead and look at our friends, the Anti-Cloud Association. We have Duda Bides on Malthael, Kaiser rocking that Junkrat, got Filth on Medivh, My Pal Vince playing Diablo, and Quantum on the Malfurion.
And on the blue side, the side of Perfect Gems, we have Valimar on Chen, Cpog X on Falstad, Legacy on Lucio, Unaverted on Hanzo, and Funds playing that Uther. Ooh, Vince already getting a flip with the follow-up route onto Funds with the displacement of that concussion mine. Holy crap. What? Did we just see
That's just level 1.
Did we just see the god combo immediately? Like, what?
The
Fun's
heroes
lived.
of the Anti-Clown Association, like these heroes, Diablo, Malfurion, Medivh, if you know what you're doing, then you do not want to disrespect these heroes. And this is Heroic Division. They know what they're doing.
They do know what they're doing.
Excited.
God, that was crazy. Level 1. Chen top. Hold on, what's happening mid? We see Medivh and my Pelvins as well as Dudabides here. They were 3v1 for a second. A portal laid down, and they make it out. Quant trailing behind, but Kelsier has not yet left bottom lane. We are just looking to get experience because no one is top, and he's got to really just stay there. Siege Camp looking to be picked up by Perfect Gems, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's where we see Anti-Clown Association go as well. Both teams really prioritizing macro. Vince catching Legacy out on this rotation with Just Got Filth and a lot of ability to just ride walls and escape freely. Legacy is just there to harass Anti-Clown Association at this time. We are already seeing the first shrine phase here. This is Grandmaster level play, Cyber D Vonovan. Hold on. Oh wait, Malthiel's dead, but Seapog did fly up there. I didn't catch it. First death, first blood.
My Pelvin's taking a little bit of damage in the mid lane. Now that there's nobody from the red team to protect that top lane, they have to watch the mid. They do. Make sure, you know. Okay, well, it looks like the bottom lane got it back, so never mind. Short-lived. All
right, well, let's take a look at bottom lane. He is Medivh and Diablo here mid. Ooh, the stun on to Diablo with the protect from Medivh keeps him safe, but Funz is looking to channel. He stops. It's a portal just to confuse, I believe, but oh, there's the stun on to Medivh. Looking to finish his Q quest. I don't think he wants to go too deep here, but if it did end up getting a kill, he probably would go for it. Seapog is on the bruiser while Legacy tries to channel this dragon, and it is like Ring Around the Rosie with these portals. Red beams from the portals, blue beams from the shrines, Bruiser being picked up, Lucio being zoned out. What's happening top between Malthiel here? Ooh, the portal with 4 members coming in and the charge onto Lucio with the root follow-up and the flip. Valimar is able to possibly make it out. He has quite a bit of damage and he does die. Actually, yes. Yeah, he does. I don't know why I was like, no, Chen died. Wait, Valimar was playing Chen.
We see the Anti-Clown Association finally retaliate with the gank into that top lane. Great stun by Funz. Nice protect.
Oh my god.
Oh no,
excellent
Val's in a ton
too.
of trouble. But Malfurion actually is the one to go down just in time though for Kelsier to get that bottom lane. Malthiel gets that top lane and blue team has to defend.
Okay.
Got Filth making out with an inkling of health.
Just a little bit. A whisper of health. Jinxie, that boop from the Lucio almost ruined his plans to just take his own portal and live to see another fight.
All right. Each team. Oh, just kidding. Bottom taken by Perfect Gems.
Yeah, and top as well. This is just going to become overwhelming for one team or another to constantly have to have someone practically double soaking to keep up an experience while a team fight happens mid, but the first dragon does go over to Perfect Gems. Lucio picking that up.
I'm really surprised to see that we have Fear the Reaper level 1 and not Pale Horse from Malthael. You saying that we need somebody to double soak. You know who's really great at double soaking? Malthael. You know who's not double soaking? Malthael. And now they're paying for it. Diablo gets a free ride back to base.
I think the mobility from that talent is maybe what he's looking for. Dragon Knight's bot here, but what's happening top? Because it looks like an actual gank may occur. Due to bites on that Malthiel, making it out with about 200 health. Seapog currently.
Nice, very nice. Oh no, he's in so much trouble. Loses the stacks. Was it worth it?
I think it was worth it because they are here to just wreck face. Both teams are so aggressive that if, like I said, mid, like I think Medivh would lose his stacks just to get a kill, and we saw it there. That's how aggressive these teams are right now.
All right, we see everybody just taking a moment, clearing their lanes, going ahead and starting to head over to those camps. One thing I love about Heroic Vision is they have those camp timings down. You see the Chen in a ton of trouble and refueling reduced, but the poke from the Uther keeps him safe. Falstad trying to take that extra camp, and it looks like they might get it with 10. I don't think the Anti-Clown Association can contest right now.
Oh, but they do go for it anyway. Sound barrier used by Lucio. Displacement from that concussion mines puts a couple of members from Perfect Gems back. They are able to channel that siege camp, and I think we're going to see Anti-Clown Association just look to pick up 10 here. And maybe see both teams fight over this bottom bruiser, because it's literally the only camp available, and they're either going to take a structure or fight over a camp. Ooh, Vince.
Looks like they're choosing to fight. Leyline on one member. Nice dragon arrow. Apoc just a smidge too early. There goes that silence though. Uther taking a ton of damage. Here's the Riptire. Legacy whiffs but falls. Oh my goodness, the Riptire coming out doing just enough damage, and then the stack from the Medivh able to secure the kill onto Funds. Malthael meanwhile in the top or middle lane, just soaking up really quickly. Are they looking for more? Here comes Malfurion, here comes Diablo.
They're looking for more. There's a charge in the flip. With the follow-up route, he has literally exploded.
Anti-Clown Association. That combo is masterfully perfected by the Anti-Clown Association.
Fun fact, my Vince actually never goes Lightning Breath on Diablo. He always goes Apocalypse.
Why?
I don't know. It's his choice. It's his life. It's his body. I don't know.
It paid off for him there, even though they were a tad early on it for the ley line target. It did manage to catch Uther, I believe it was, out as he was running back in, and he wasn't, able to get there to save his friend and ended up paying for his life. All
right, well, that camp is just disintegrated almost immediately. It's done. Concussion mine displacing a few of the members, but they're able to go back behind their wall. Medivh using protect and a zoning route used, but the concussion mine does knock 3 members out of the route. And top has been channeled for the side of Perfect Gems. Bot has been channeled for Anti-Clown Association. Bruiser is available, so surely CPOG is here, getting it as he was last time. Oh,
player pause. Perfect. I do desperately need to go grab some water.
I'm just thinking about casting until I lose my voice and have no moisture in my mouth.
Do what? I've heard that's what the professionals do.
Yeah, I just want to have a sandpaper-esque throat when I'm done here.
Like a sexy cat. A slexy cat, if you will.
Mouse, a cat, close. Mouse, he's under attack, yes. Okay, sorry, ready. Okay, Jinxie, do you want to do the countdown?
Sure, I can do that. I'm definitely not in the kitchen right now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
I can do it, I can do it.
Oh my goodness.
I did another 2. There we go. Perfect.
There we go.
I'm so good at this, as we can tell. Oh my god. My hands are freezing, so I'm gonna cast that. I'm so good at unpausing games. All right, this bruiser camp is the point for fighting the ley line, and the Apocalypse come out with the gust allowing Anti-Clown Association to pick up the camp. Malfurion does die though in that engage, and Vince flipping and banging Chen against the wall. Does not heed any kill, but it is kind of aggressive, if I do say so myself. We do see CPOG has flown bot to pick up this shrine, and he changed his mind.
I'm very confused about that engage. It was super aggressive, and with your enemy having the talent to your advantage, Why would you do that? Even if they didn't have it at the start of the fight, they were so close. Just leave it, guys.
It was all over the bruiser camp. I mean, every single thing that is left for one team or another to pick up is an opportunity to allow the other team to grant themselves the Dragon Knight or possibly even a structure. I have no idea. Why not? You know, I think it's like, why not fight? We're all here. There's the Talents Yawners. Welcome. Welcome.
Why not fight? You're down 13. Your friends
maybe
were
that's
so
something.
far behind.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't the power spike they were looking for. Got Filth and Cpog are the only ones mid. Top channeled again by Valimar. I literally don't know where to put my camera because we are everywhere on this map. Dude, not Dude abides, but Vince does pass.
Diablo stunned, dead. He does have so he will be back in just a moment. Fantastic CC train by Perfect Gens. Quantum doing his best, tries to get the Twilight Dream, but instead gets death? Question
Yeah.
mark?
Oh, there comes
Great
the apocalypse
job. Oh
with
my
the
goodness,
flip, but the
Vince.
sound barrier keeps the blue team alive down here bottom lane. Medivh Kaka flying in as Cpog looks for possibly a flank and a gust.
He sees that Vince has no idea. Got Filth has no idea. They're in so much trouble. The protection comes out, but it's not going to be enough.
Valimar is
Malfurion
mid,
does
channeling
fall.
this Dragon Knight though at the same time as 3 members of Anti-Clown Association fall. Perfect Gems picking up the second Dragon Knight, surely finishing this bottom fort. And how can we see Anti-Clown Association come back here? Level 16's picked up for Perfect Gems, so they do also have this camp pushing bot. What do we need to see from ACA here?
What Anti-Clown Association needs to do right now, they need to cut the fighting, stop doing it. Picks were great early game, but now that the team can survive, even their squishiest members have something that can survive a gank. I need to see them catch up, you know, get 16. Maybe you lose the keep here, but that's okay as long as you have a core, you're still in the game. Get 16, and now that it's more common to see the teams running together as 4, we need to see that beautiful combo they were doing early game, and then the Malthael to finish off the kill.
Oh
Get
my
the Malthael
god.
nice and stacked. Level 20 comes around, made in the shade, boom, done. Instead, our Malfurion is frontlining. He goes down.
Vince
That's
did die.
unlucky.
Leyline popped just after his death, therefore putting that cooldown there with no apocalypse in sight. 14 seconds until Vince is back up, and 25 for Malfurion. They're not leaving this keep.
Oh no.
Dude abides so low, not gonna make it out. Unaverted, concussed, if you will, by Kelsier. Mounts right up, and Perfect Gems has completed their deed here. The dark deed is done. They got what they wanted. They are out. Anti-Clown Association needs to get 16 and fight over the objectives that matter. I think you were right with that, Jinxie. No more fighting for no reason.
You see them taking their bruiser camp, and that's good. That'll give a little bit more pressure for Dude Abides in the top lane. Maybe that channel stopped bullying him so much. Other than that, maybe turn your attention to top lane. We've lost the keep bottom. There's nothing there for anybody bottom, you know. Just send Junkrat in to clear it. We still have the keep mid. We still have the fort top. Just bully that Chen.
We see funds down here. This camp was taken. He's waiting to channel it. He does do that now as Medivh swoops in, granting vision. 16's picked up. Bruisers pushing by both teams in top lane. Now we're going to see a fight bot. Leyline does come out. Vince looking maybe to set up an apocalypse, but the gust comes out and the arrow to follow, putting so much damage that Medivh can't even take his own portal. Vince is having to retreat as Quant is left back here to die. And this stun, as well as the ultimate from Uther, ends the life of Malthael. And I think this is a core call for Perfect Gems, with 3 members of Anti-Clown Association down.
There's nothing left. The apocalypse comes out. That's great. Everybody sidesteps it, no problem. Here comes the bruiser camp from the bottom lane. Diablo dies. He doesn't have any souls. Now it's just Junkrat. He manages to blow the team all over the world, but it's not enough. 40, 39, 35, 31. There's no one left to defend the core. GG. Perfect gems.
Wow. Let me update the score. I didn't do that, my bad. Also, let's take a look at the stats. What's up, Real August?
Rough times, 18-4. I really liked what Anti-Clown Association was going for, but just fighting for no reason. Your Malfurion has 5 deaths. Come on, guys. What were you doing? You knew your win condition. And then we would just fight Diablo Malfurion. No damage there. Nothing's going to be accomplished. We'd fight just Medivh Junkrat. No engaged. Nothing's going to happen. It just... They knew what they wanted to do.
Well,
they just couldn't execute it.
Like I said in, in the draft, there was a lot of pressure on Anti-Clown Association to actually execute. And by execute, I mean actually kill people. We have a lot of poke from Junkrat. Medivh, poke until stacked. A damage, sure, from Malfurion and Malthael, if able to leave the lane, pressure. However, I mean, Hanzo and Falstad are consistent damage. And that is what won the game. That's why there are so many kills. That's what gave them the advantage.
It did help a lot. They had a lot of pressure on Malthael early game. The Hanzo flying, or sorry, not the Hanzo. Yes, the Hanzo flying. The Falstad flying. The wave clear from the Hanzo. I don't think that Anti-Clown Association had enough in their mid lane to, come back and forth and fight. So they always had to fight down a member, or they had to fight split 2v2. And when it wasn't a 4-man, they just couldn't come together with what they needed to do.
Breaking news. I was asked to cast their scrim block because they're going to go in for another round after this. They want revenge. ACA wants to fight them in a scrim. Ooh, I just said funds. Let me get that interview. So, wow, guys, that was crazy. We did see the victory for Perfect Gems. Let's take a look at the map picks and bans. Anti-Clown Association picking both maps and Perfect Gems winning both maps. The score shows 1-0, but I can assure you it's 2-0, and I'm just very bad at updating the scores. Okay? Wow. Okay, we're going to go into the lobby. We're going to go into the lobby and interview CPOG.
Sounds like a plan.
What's up? Hello?
Oh, hello, Slexia. How are you?
Hey, I'm fabulous. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Congratulations. We're just waiting for Jinxie. And I also just need to turn off the brightness.
Did you watch that clip?
I mean, I was trying to, but everyone wanted to start the game, so I was like, okay, I guess I won't.
No worries, no worries.
It's too bad. Hold on, let me...
I'll just give you a breakdown of the clip. Basically, my team's like talking about how they're gonna like try and live, and I just say, "Oh, I'm killing them all," and then someone said, "Wow," and I said, "You're welcome."
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I will watch it later. So, tell us about how you guys planned for this series tonight.
I just convinced my team to ban Anna when Quantum's on the other team. That's pretty much the only thing that so that's pretty much what we did.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we didn't really like plan anything as much as like we just banned Anna, and then we just freestyle it.
Who were you planning on healing with first game until you saw that Oriole was not banned?
I mean, I will always want to play
Legacy.
Mouth Tracer. I want to play
Yeah.
Mouth Tracer every game. So like but we didn't like have a plan. But like it was kind of like if they ban Oriole, if they don't ban Oriole, like we have to pick Oriole.
Right.
We actually like we don't think like that far ahead, if that makes sense. It's more of like
Okay.
it's like all reactionary. If that makes sense.
All right. Jinxie, let me know. Do you have any questions?
I think I'm okay. You guys played really solid, really clean. I was super impressed with what I saw, and great job.
Thank you. All right, okay. Serious question. Did you guys think the game was over when my team got fly gusted on Cursed Hollow?
Mid lane?
Yeah. At the end, they were 20-19. Fly gusted half my team into a corner.
Well, I didn't necessarily think the game was over, but when the res popped after your team did die, I knew that it was over for my beloved Anti-Clown Association.
Cool, cool. Not the answer I was looking for, but I appreciate the honesty.
What did you want to hear?
I wanted you to hear, like, yeah, like, I thought for sure you guys lost the game. And then I was going to say, CPOG X baby!
Oh, no, my bad.
I'm just kidding.
Redo? Let's rewind. Let's rewind. Let's go again. Let's go again. No.
Okay, so, like, what did you think was going to happen when my whole team got fly gusted into a tiny wall?
I thought for sure you guys had lost.
What? Why would you ever doubt us? We would never lose a game like that.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Got him. Perfect. God. So, someone in chat is saying put CPX cam on, which I think leads us directly into your shoutouts. If people want to catch you on cam, perfect
Hell yeah.
segue.
Talk about cams.
Right?
There is a streamer out there that's got pretty big traps.
Okay.
I got one shout out, twitch.tv/freepx.
And that's always your shout out.
Mic drop.
All right, well, we're done here. Do you guys really want me to cast your scrims?
If it's open to the community, if you want to, we're going to stream it. I'm going to stream the scrims either way, but like, we thought it might be fun if you wanted to too. It's whatever. Whatever makes you happy.
When are you doing this, right now?
Right now, yeah. I'm just going to keep playing like it never ended.
Let me wrap this up and then I'll see what's up. But congrats
all right, cool.
on the victory. Toodles.
Cool. Thank you. Bye.
All right, Jinxie, let's go back into our call. And we're back. So that was a crazy time. I honestly, deep down, even though I was like, oh, I want both teams to win, I have a soft spot for Anti-Clown Association, good friends of mine, excellent players. I was very confused about that draft, though, on Dragonshire, and also knowing that I've seen Perfect Gems play that map very strong. I didn't have a good feeling, but enough about that. Let's talk about you. Let everyone know where they can find you and who you are, what you do.
Well, I am Jinxie Cat. I DM a Dungeons and Dragons game every Saturday. You can catch that over at twitch.tv/Jinxie Cat, spelled just like it is on the stream right here. We play some heroes sometimes. Sometimes we play some League, TFT. We're trying to really find our groove right now. You can always count on me to be salty. Anytime there's a rank game going on. Toucher and I actually are starting a new series on Friday. So if you like Divinity Original Sin 2, I am introducing him to that game.
What game
Twitter,
is it?
Twitch,
I'm sorry?
Divinity Original Sin 2.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Yeah, so I'm super excited. It's very player motivated story. He's never played it before. He has no idea what's going on. So I'm super excited to watch him, accidentally electrocute the both of us, light us on fire, as you do.
Awesome.
Yeah, Twitter, Twitch, Jinxie Cat, like I said, spelled just like this. Come hang out, come get a Jinxie Rage.
Yeah, go get a Jinxie Rage and also just hang out with one of the biggest Arthas enthusiasts I have ever met. Jinxie and I actually met in person yesterday in Vegas, and that was exciting. So now we're casting. We do play together once in a while, and I can confirm she is very salty, as am I. And we are just ragey people, which is why I love you so much. Thank you for coming.
I like to win.
Right? Who doesn't like to win? For those of you that don't know, I am Slexia. Thank you so much for checking out the stream. Real August, thank you for the follow. Tall Midgets1, thank you for the follow. And Jinxie, thank you for the host. Weenus, thank you for the bits earlier, as well as the resub. That has been it for this match. I may do the scrim. I'm being invited to the custom game. I don't know if I want to. Should I? You don't have to.
I am gonna go to bed because I do have to work tomorrow very early.
Okay.
But
All right. Well,
is it gonna be a true scrim or is it gonna be a meme scrim? Because if it's a meme scrim, maybe not.
Let's see. Oh wait,
True
the lobby was
scrim.
canceled. What the heck?
Good heroic games. Go get them.
What is happening? What is this screen? I think it's broken. It's a true scrim. We're on Infernal Shrines. If you gotta go to bed, I get it. Anyone want to co-cast for funsies? I'll allow it. Are you gonna go?
Am I?
Are you gonna
I
stay?
wasn't sure if, I don't know. I'm definitely heading to bed, so I don't know if that was my cue to skedaddle.
All right, I mean, I'm in this lobby. I guess I'm gonna cast it, and you can go to bed. I don't want to keep you up while I just wreck my trachea completely by going into another set of casting. So I'm here. Thank you for coming along and joining me in this cast tonight, and I look forward to future casts, Jinxie.
Yeah, thank you. It was very fun. I really appreciate it. All of you, go ahead, give Slexia all your follows, all your bits, all your subscriptions. She's a wonderful person.
Thank you.
And I really had a fun time. Thank you so much. Bye,
Thank you.
everybody.
Bye, Jinxie. Love you.
Love you.
All right, let me just get this going, as I will be casting the scrim. Anyone else want to co-cast? You see Hero Physio lurking. Oh, you're gonna come out of retirement? If not, I will do it myself. I'm ready. And also, now your name is so fitting, not Fun Buns. It is not. It is Funs. All right. Just so everyone can see the level of play, this is what we're looking at here. Some of the top players in HOTS. Let me just how do I deactivate the frickin' overlays? I have no idea. Unlucky. There, I'll put them at 0. All right, well, your review bot. Welcome to chat, though. It has been forever. I miss your soothing voice. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. I'm just gonna get into this. I'll be solo casting. Sounds good. I'm gonna let them know. Oops.